died. So um, I had me some tea, and I really need to go one more round with this cup um, because I only used the tea bag once, and I believe in using my tea bags at least twice. And I have three different teas in this cup. I have dandelion root, nettle tea, and strawberry hibiscus. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of my spring water and pour it in my Be Kind to Yourself mug and add some water. Yes. So I can heat this up in the microwave. Ah. And earlier, I checked my sugar. It was a little high. I don't know how because I haven't eaten anything yet. But oh yeah, I did have a little. No, no, because when I first checked it, it was 124, and then I was like, "What the hell? It's 164." And but okay, whatever. I took some insulin, and I expect that to go down. My alarm is going off, so that means that it is 6:30 a.m. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I just wanna say, I just wanna say, Lord, I thank you. Oh, that's right. You can't listen to the music on YouTube because they give you copyright stuff. So I guess I have to do it like I've been doing it, like just sing the praises myself. Can't copyright that. Cause but oh my goodness. I have a sister that stays in Texas. Bless her heart. I love her too much. Um and sometimes she gets things for me, and she had got me some ground turkey. I love you, sis. But I do not eat ground turkey. Like, I don't eat it like that. Like, I don't like ground turkey. It's not my, like, first choice. It wouldn't be my first choice. I do indulge in a lot of ground chicken, though. Because I love ground chicken tacos. So, yeah. But my sister paid for this with her money, and baby, we gonna have to eat it because I don't waste food, and I definitely don't waste anything that somebody gives to me. So, um, I don't know what's wrong with my cat. She acting up right now. Sprinkles, what's wrong with you? You better get it together. You better get it together. You better get it together. Yeah, maybe you need to be on a timeout right now. Maybe you need to stay in the timeout room. Huh? You need to stay in the timeout room? What is your problem? Every time you get in your feelings, you can't just go running back and forth and acting crazy in this house. It's too early for that. I done fed you. What's the problem? Get it together. Because I got stuff to do, and I don't want to deal with that this morning. The nerve. So, yeah. When she get mad about something, when Sprinkles get mad about something, um, she just start running back and forth real fast and everything, and jumping on stuff, and then like doing her little sharp meows, like meow, like that, whatever. Like, you gotta, y'all, you gotta pay attention to your animal because um, they animals, and you gotta pay attention to them so you know what's going on or why they acting like that. You know, so yeah, I've learned from my animal, uh, my baby Princess Sprinkles, that when she gets angry, um, she gets upset. Uh, I wish it. No. When she gets angry or upset, I wish it was a wig, baby. No, this is not a wig. No, this is all me, baby. This is all me. That's why it's so wild. Yeah, this is all me. I cut it, it grow back. I cut it, it grow back. You know, but if I do get one, I'll be sure to let you know. um, I don't really like, like I can clean up very well and stuff like that, but I'm not like I don't really do it that often. Like far as like wigs and uh, makeup, as you can see, makeup. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty much just laid back and just my natural self. Now, if I have an event or something like that, I'm going someplace. Maybe I'll put a little extra lip gloss, extra moisturizer on my face, something like that. There, but I don't know. Just it's just like a little, just maybe some concealer under my eyes. I got dark under eyes, but that's hereditary. We all do. So, and then they took my thyroid out. So when they took my thyroid out, they took the color from my skin. um, but I got Jesus and He got me. So like it's all good, baby. We're not worried about stuff like that. Uh, I'm not trying to impress anyone. Um, I'm single. Uh, I'm about to be 55 years old. Um, I got a relationship with Jesus Christ, and I'm at peace with myself, regardless of the things that I'm going through. I'm still healing. Grief can aid you a little bit. I lost my son last year. I'm still trying to heal from that. I'm still healing. It's a work in progress. So, I done cried a lot. So my eyes is heavy, but I'm saved, and I'm not yet delivered. So, don't test me. But I'm at peace with me, and I'm learning more how to love myself, because I used to love everybody else more than I love myself. And that, hey, how are you? And now I'm on a different level because God has shown me that He loves me. And as long as He loves me, that's all I need. And so I love everybody else. Try to, because God told me that I have to do that, and I try not to get like let people get a rise out of me. Like if they come on my page and they say something to like try to insult me, because really they're living their best miserable lives, and misery likes company, and you just gotta push that away, push that aside, and pray for them. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's all. How are you this morning? You getting ready for the holidays? Um, I was putting up a backsplash yesterday among a whole lot of other things. Uh, only had 6 of the towels. They're not real towels, but you got to cut all this extra stuff. I'll show y'all. I'm trying to wash dishes right now, and I'm failing miserably. I'm running my mouth. But let me show you. Look, yeah, because right here is the light fixture or whatever, and right here, this is as far as that can go, like to there. And I only had 6, and I went. I try to make the 6 I had make up a good point. You know what I mean? uh, yeah. So okay, y'all. I really need to get started. Okay. Let me get my tea. So I cleaned the cabinet under the kitchen sink, and I wiped it out with bleach and everything and stuff like that, because this is housing. And if you're not careful, well, you can be careful too, but either way it go, like sometimes your little friends that trying to be your friends, them critters, bugs, whatever, they get in your unit, especially when you live in a building where it's over 100 apartments. No matter how clean it is, because you see, like I keep my place clean, but it's housing, and so regardless of how clean I keep it or anything like that, it's always gonna be like a little critter here and there, because you can't have everybody else, you can't determine what everybody else do, you know, in their apartment, right? Now, um, on my bed I got stuff, but this is just like regular living. You don't have like my place ain't filthy or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So this little stuff like my journal, my yarn, stuff that I be doing when I'm in the bed. Like I'm working on this blanket, I'm fingering in this. I ran out of yarn anyway. A bonnet, yeah, my extra long pants, pajamas. Calendar I bought yesterday. That's why it's in my bed. I was gonna look at it and I fell asleep. It's a kitten calendar. It was like a 2-pack, and then it got all these pretty kittens, like on the back and stuff. I haven't opened it up yet. That's why it's in my bed, because I was gonna open it up. My Bible stay in my bed. This is where she lays. Notebooks, highlighters. That's for stuff when I'm reading my Bible. My laptop is in my bed. Um, like my Peeps pillow, because she supports my back, my neck pillow, my squishy bunnies that I had got for Easter, um, this past Easter. And yeah, y'all, like, I got some house shoes on the floor. Both of those are house shoes, my rabbits and the other ones. My Bible of the Year um, book that I'm not done filling that stuff out. Like purses and stuff that I've knitted, you know, um, hanging up. So it's just something on the floor. But yeah, pictures of my son that um, got killed last year. Yeah. Essential oils and night lights and TV. Like, but anyway, my point is, no matter how tidy you keep your place, if you live in housing, every once in a while, it's not all the time, you know what I mean? Every once in a while, you might get a critter up in there. So it's good to just keep, what's the word I'm looking for? Keep, uh, you know, going through the things that you got to do in your crib, like keep sweeping, keep mopping, keep cleaning. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I can breathe better when my place is clean. Um, this table, well, it's supposed to be a table. It was a project I was working on, making furniture out of foam, and I need legs basically. I need to make some legs for it. Right now, it's just sitting up on some other shit, but um, yeah. See, these mirrors are adhered to the table, so are these pictures of boats. The wallpaper over the foam. It got stuff on it now, so it's kind of hard for y'all to see. It got mirrors, two mirrors on the top. Some journals or planners, more boats, some blue flowers, um, one of my candles, my sewing needles, Sprinkles collar that I bought her that she doesn't really like, and she tried to take it off, and part of her leg, she got climbed through it, like, so she was like in this really awkward position when I saw her, and I had to take it off because she gonna kill herself. So yeah, and then these these were just two chairs that I got from this like organization that helps people that need help. And when I had got my other apartment, um, I don't have any furniture, and they gave me these two black chairs. And I, of course, went to Five Below and bought two big old pet beds because they was just so big, and I always knew that I would have another cat after I lost uh, my cat in Florida, Midnight. Um, Somebody killed her. And so, yeah, I was like, because the chair is like really just like that, you know? So I got the two um, pet beds, and I put one on each chair. Um, Basically, so it'll be more comfortable if you sit down, and also comfortable if my cat wants to sit down on the mat, which she never really climbs up here. So it's just for me. it's yeah, it's just for me. I have some succulents that are artificial, and I have this Amazon lamp, which I totally love because it can operate on sound, or you could just change the colors. And I've tried to show that on camera before, but you can't really see the colors too much on the camera here. Okay, and then yeah, but anyway, and then I have like a little island over here because my apartment didn't come with any counter space. And if you know, you know. You know, I cook a lot, so I needed an extra place uh, so I can have some counter space. And it's not situated right now because I am decluttering and all this other stuff I got going on. But yeah, like I said, I emptied out this cabinet, and now I got to go through the pots and stuff that I took out of that cabinet and decide which ones I'm going to keep, which will probably just be my newest pots, the white ones, and my electric skillet. Of course, they got me through it, baby, because my first apartment didn't have it didn't have a stove or a refrigerator. And I started out with the electric skillet and this refrigerator. That's my refrigerator. Okay. I had got some money from working, and I had bought me another brand new refrigerator. It's not really big. That's why it's in my bedroom, because what I'm going to do, throw my refrigerator away? I bought that one, the little stainless steel one from Walmart for a couple $100. Okay, because my apartment again didn't come with a stove or a refrigerator. My first apartment. So I had to bring that here. So because of that, I now have one, the one I just showed you, and that one. So I have a total of three refrigerators in my apartment. Um, yeah, so I love my island because it's also my bar. Um, it could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things. Right now, so much on it. Like, cause yesterday was just so busy, and that's why I'm up early now, doing what I'm doing now. Like, I just need to look the damn turkey. Okay, so I had to come out yesterday because he was frozen, so he's thawed out now. This is like my little bar area. It's messed up right now because I got some Christmas decorations that I need to put up on the walls and stuff that I haven't had a chance to do yet. And I just threw them up here so my cat wouldn't destroy them, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. If you got a cat, you know. So I'm just going to put them over here right now. I'm just moving stuff from one area to another just to show you guys this. This is for you. Okay, so it is a mess. It is a complete mess right now. But just the visual, like when it's clean, y'all see. But this is the last. Ooh, get the Jose Cuervo, the tequila off of it. Okay. Um, okay. So this is like a picture of like the Last Supper. I know it's hard to see because there's so much stuff up here. I got that Bluetooth speaker. My girlfriend in the building bought this for me 2 days ago. Yeah. So I put it on my bar. I'm not really a big drinker, but when I do drink, I like my tequila or some wine. A good wine. And this is blueberry wine. Yeah. And I've had this for a minute. That shows you how much I drink because I've had this for like a couple of months. Picture of my grandson. Wine glasses that I had got from a thrift store. Like I had got two. This one and that one. All this needs to be clean. But yeah, somebody had painted the glasses with leaves and cherries, and I just thought it was cute. Disposable shot glasses that I had got from my Pussycat shot drinks. When I had bought that 4-pack or whatever. My broken keychain. Yeah. Anime. Okay, these are the lids to 2 candles that are somewhere else in the house. And yes, I cut my finger yesterday on the tuna can. Okay. A light that needs batteries. Antenna for my TV. Extra waxes for my heated wax scent thing. And of course, yeah, Sprinkles was over here, and we can see she knocked the hot wax and she got some on the wall. I was just wondering if it touched her but she doesn't go over here anymore. Sometimes you have to learn from your experiences. I still need to figure out what I can use to get the hot wax off the wall. If any of you have got hot wax off a wall and you know how to do that, please, please, please tell me. Some more fake plants. One of the music teachers at the school where I subbed at had these in her music room, and she was retiring and she was going to throw them away. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is my son that died last year, and his name is Eddie. He was 32. He would have been 33 right now. That's my baby. This is one of my reborns from a mass reborn collection. This is Peyton. Peyton's hair need to be combed again. And of course, I bought her a holiday dress from the thrift store. And I know I have to catch up on my Reborn Doll videos for my Reborn Dolls fans. Um, friends, people that have reborns like me. But yeah, this is a dress I got from Goodwill for Peyton because I'm going to change her clothes for the holidays. And it's black velvet and silk and pretty flowers. And baby, that dress was $2.99. What? Okay. My blood pressure um, monitor that I checked. Some snacks for Sprinkles. A cocoa cup that my son had gave me. My blinds are continually falling down. I hate these blinds. I can't stand these blinds. I'm gonna have to find out like another solution because these blinds ain't gonna work. One of Sprinkles towers, a couple of fake ferns, some flowers. My friend um got me like 2 weeks ago, y'all. Like 2 weeks ago. Like, and they still alive. God is good. God is good. Um, Battery operated candle, my air conditioner remote. Yeah, outside the neighborhood. Um, just scrap yarn that I knitted together. You know, anxiety be kicking in sometimes. We just grab our yarn, and just start finger knitting. That's what this is. That's what this is. Now it is a toy for my cat, Sprinkles. So yeah, she likes to play with it. I usually just lay it over the chair like that with the tail hanging, just in case she wants to attack it. She don't really care about this too much. But that tower, she be attacking that tower at full force. Like, it's another table with some more fake plants. It's a pillow under that table. And that pillow I got brand new at a food pantry, and it's so soft. It's like a blue velvet. It's so soft, baby. Anyway, I was like, what could I? And on the other side, it got a cartoon character or something like a little girl bedtime pillow. So yes, Sprinkles is a girl, my kitty, and I just set this under here because she likes her safe spots where she feels where she can get away. I don't mind my kitten having safe spots. I just want her to be comfortable. Um, but also, I lifted up the sheer cover that covers the table because I don't want her thinking she's gonna hide from me. Um, the first thing is I want her and I to get to know each other, and you can't do that by hiding all the time. So I broke her from that. So, but that's still one of her spots where she likes to chill. She got a couple of chill spots, like here, behind my, um, okay, let me see. Yes, her food bowl mat, and then her auntie got her this plastic food mat, cause this one is like velvet. It's so soft, but you know, this one is waterproof. The one with the paws on it, and that's her bowl. She had tuna this morning. This is what's left of her tuna. Yeah, she bougie. This is one of her spots. This is the space behind my futon. As you can see, some cat hairs because this is where she be at. All the way through here. Take me through there. Take me through there. So yeah, and what else? What else? What else? What else? What did I do with the remote for this? I just saw it. Okay, it's way over there. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, this is my e-bike. When my truck got totaled a few months ago, I paid $400 for this e-bike. Um, ignition right there, little, and it got an LED display. You can't see that right now because the key is not in it. But yeah, that is the helmet. Yes, I have a helmet. You gotta protect yourself. My bike go 22 miles an hour, baby. Anything could happen because people just be out here, don't know how to drive, just all kind of stuff. So I got a helmet. My sister got this for me, the helmet, so I could be safe. See that? My helmet got a light on it. Um, it got different like settings. Look, yeah, I love my helmet. What you talking about? So I usually just sit my helmet like right here. My bike is not charging right now, because it already had charge in it. And I think this is, I don't know, this the one. I think this the charger. Whatever. It plugs up underneath the platform or whatever. Okay, dropping stuff. Yeah, so this is it. On my wall, I have more pictures of my son that passed away and my handsome baby boy. It's my second born son, Eddie. It's also Eddie with his daughter. This area right here has my diffuser, my air cooler that I got from Temu, my upholstery cleaner brush for my couch when my kitty makes spots. Teddy bear. This is a water spray bottle for my kitty. If she's doing something she has no business doing, I will spray her with that. Just to get her attention, to let her know, like, hey, stop it. Some white thread, because I finger knit a lot, and sometimes I have to, like if I'm making a purse, I have to put a lining in the inside of it, and I have to sew it with white thread, and white thread is the least visible thread when you doing stuff like that. And so that's why I use that. This is a can of tuna. We already know who that's for. That's like a little special treat. She really likes tuna though for breakfast. I never give her this whole can. I just give her a couple of tablespoons because she's still a kitten. She's only 5 months old and she still likes milk. She has a little bit of milk in the morning and some tuna and water, of course. This is the chicken that I finished boiling. This is gonna be for my chicken and dressing. Some people do turkey and dressing. I do chicken and dressing because I'm already making a turkey. So we put chicken in the dressing, baby. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish that today as soon as I'm done organizing these pots in this under cabinet. Yeah. So basically, I got some things I gotta do today. And I need to get started because, for Thanksgiving, I'm thinking about baking an apple pie. I already know I'm having a pecan pie. And that's just because a couple of friends that like pecan pie. But I've never ate a pecan pie. So this one was bought. It was pretty pricey. So I'm hoping that the flavor matches everything else. Yeah, so my tea. Hibiscus, dandelion root, and what was it? Oh, nettle tea, which is good for lowering your blood sugar and stuff like that. And I'm a diabetic, so it's good for me. It's good. Okay, so now I gotta wash these pots. I do not have a tripod right here. Oh my goodness, that light is blinding. If if I cut it off, y'all ain't gonna see me at all because my actual tripod with ring light is on my island, which is over there. And it extends out and stuff, you know, but not this far. Like, it come out, it go around and stuff like that there, you know, so. Yeah, but this is my little abode. I do live in public housing. And right now, okay, in August my rent was $9.54, believe it or not, because I was working in August. But then in July, it was $707 in June. And then when I stopped working this one job, then it went down to $473. And yeah, this organization that I applied for, like rental assistance, they be helping me with my rent now since I lost my job. I am fighting to get my unemployment. I basically got approved for my unemployment for my main job. But a place where I just did 2 days of training and quit, they got them on that same, I guess because, okay, after I left the school, the daycare, like how many days later was that? It was probably about 2 weeks later. I had got the job at the gas station, and I trained for 2 days. And some young girl in there was like talking down to me, and they just had me doing more than, like, a lot more than what was in my description, which I didn't mind doing it, but I don't appreciate anyone disrespecting me and talking down to me. I just went in there and washed 4 toilets and, 4 bathrooms, and stayed like past my shift like 40 minutes. And when I came up there, she was like, it only takes me about 10 minutes to do all 4 bathrooms. I'm like, well, then you ain't doing shit. Basically, you not doing nothing if that's the case. I did that, and you not finna talk crazy to me. And I'm sitting up here with 2 master's degrees and a bachelor's degree, and I'm being humble, and I'm working this job, and I'm doing the best, no matter what kind of hat I got on my head. And you're not finna talk down to me. And I just felt like, because I'm saved, but I'm not yet delivered. And I just felt like that was an environment that I would need to be in, because God is still working on me to be slower to anger. So, yeah, and pray for me as I will pray for y'all. Okay, so let's get this stuff together because we're just talking too much. So I'm just going to start grabbing these pots that's like in the dish rack, because I got this white pot set I had got like last year, like on Temu, and you can attach the handles on there, but I don't really care about none of that, obviously, because I ain't attached my handle yet. I just been cooking. This is the top that goes to it. This top looks a little spotted up, so we're gonna put that in the wash. This is the other white pot to the white pot collection. This one was under the cabinet, so I'm just gonna rewash it again. Yeah, y'all, I just like to get stuff like organized and stuff. Just keep critters. You don't want no critters, like, and they will come. So, but you just gotta do the best, because it's housing. Like, I knew to expect something like that, but my place ain't nasty. That's a damn sure. And it ain't gonna be, so that's why I like to, every, couple of months or something like that, I like to do what I call like a deep cleaning. And just, follow up on other stuff that you did. You know what I'm saying? So, today, One of my goals today is trying to skip breakfast. I am failing miserably because all I'm thinking about right now is something to eat. But we're trying to get our way down because, you know, well, my belly been big because I've been taking these insulin injections in my belly. And if you know anything about insulin, you know that insulin makes you gain weight. So today I gave myself an injection in my thigh. Let's see how that works. Okay. So put those pots down there. Oh. Yeah, it came with a lot of little white pots. I forgot how many it was. And there's another one down there that all came with this like white pot collection or whatever. Um, and I live alone. I'm single. I have a friend, but he's not my man. um, and, you know, we go to church together. He rides me to church, stuff like that. Take me to Walmart, go grocery shopping. We do stuff like that. Then he go home and I go here. 'Cause we alike in a couple of ways. I'm celibate, and he don't care about sex. I like to go to church, and he go to my church too. Uh, I love Walmart, and he does too. And this is a small town, and that's like one of the main spots to shop or whatever. So when you want to get everything, you know, like your household cleaners and some food, you know, your groceries or whatever. So we go to Walmart, different places like that. We hit up, you know, like fast food joints or something like that. We friends. That's it. And I know it's hard for a lot of people, but they think you can't have a friend if it's a man. Like, but that's totally not true. That pot in there. This is the other one that like little skillet thing. And you see right here, like you can attach the handles anywhere, like right there. Um, then this came with the white pot set, and this is underneath the sink with the rest of the pots for a while. So we just rewashing that one. Oh, I know it don't help me to say it, but baby, I'm hungry. Now yesterday I was in here cooking, you know, preparing my chicken and my cornbread for my dressing that I'm gonna finish making today. And I would just bite like the chicken when it was done. You know, little stuff like that. You know how you cooking and you tasting what you cooking, but I didn't really eat. Like, so by the time we got back to the house from Walmart, it was about like after 5 or 6, and I hadn't ate anything all day. And I kept saying in the car, like, I am so nauseated, you know. But of course you nauseated. You diabetic and you ain't ate all damn day. So yeah. Another one of my favorite pots. This didn't come with that collection. I bought this one separately at like Marshalls or something like that. I am so hungry. I am hungry. But I done lost a couple of pounds just doing what I be doing. Like, it's just basically like intermittent fasting. You know, you just go as long as you can before you break your fast. And I don't even want to call it intermittent fasting because some days I don't fast. Some days I eat, but I might just eat like, you know, once or twice a day. I eat within moderation, you know, because I have to look at things that I eat because, you know, I'm diabetic. And not only am I diabetic, but My thyroid was completely removed last year, so it's harder for me to lose weight because I have nothing to regulate my metabolism anymore, except for the synthetic thyroid, and they still trying to get that at the right level where it's not affecting me. 'Cause it be too high, then your heart be racing and you can't sleep. You be up at night. So my sleep hours be weird because I sleep when my body let me sleep, or at least I lay down. Like I practice going to bed early because I'm tired most of the time, and that's just because I'm diabetic and I don't have a thyroid, so my energy is really low. But I push through it. I push through it, and right now I'm decluttering, and I like decluttering. I like it because it's my place, and I want it to be. I don't care if it's housing or not. I want it to be decent. So yeah, this was my number one cook thing. This electric skillet. When I didn't have a stove, and I cooked everything in there. So yeah, definitely gonna keep that. Cause you don't know, like I tell you from experience, you can have everything. You can have everything in the world 1 minute, and then the next minute lose it all. I I I lost everything, like everything, and I had some of everything. Cars, beautiful house in Florida. Um, I had a good life, and I don't have to start like all over again. And um, I done had some trials and tribulations. That light is really annoying me. Um, Let me wash this pot real quick. I went through some things, but I got through it. I've been wrestling with some things, but I got through it. But I'm gonna finish this dressing today, and I'm also gonna start on my greens today. My greens and my greens and my my greens and my smoked turkey tails. Cause I put smoked turkey. Like I really tried to stay away from pork. Um, I tried the turkey bacon. That turkey bacon is really salty. It's salty. I feel like they'd be letting my blood pressure go through the roof. And honestly, real bacon tastes better than turkey bacon. So that's about as far as pork goes in my life. Is some real bacon and some pork and beans. But yeah. But like for my greens and my beans and stuff like that, I use smoked turkey tails. See, Brandon. Okay. And where is it? This is the broken top to that electric skillet, but it still can cover it. Just the screws came out and the handle came off. Yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna keep this sucker. Just gotta take a towel and put it on there if it's hot. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's all. So I'm washing this because this glass is dirty. It's under the sink, and yeah. I'm fighting for my unemployment right now. I got approved for my unemployment for the main job because they wrongfully had terminated me, and it was proven. But the other one, I only trained there for 2 days at a gas station, and now I got to do an interview to explain why I quit that job. Because number one, it was no bus that run there, and it was dangerous me like riding there like on the scooter and stuff like that, and the roads were bad, bumpy. I fell a couple of times, and then I had a I want to I don't really want to call it a confrontation, but it could have got confrontational, because I don't take too well to anyone like being disrespectful to me. And she was just another worker, but she was kind of racist. And, you know, she was talking crazy, telling me about what I needed to do before I left. Mind you, I had already been there an extra 40 minutes because they asked me to clean 4 bathrooms 10 minutes before my shift in. And so I was there like 40 minutes after my shift ended, because I did a really great job in the bathroom. It was, I had to think of it as, it's this job, and this is not defining who you are, but also at the same time, it's like know your worth and stuff like that. And I did a really great job, and I stayed past my shift, and the same person was like, I would have been done without bathrooms in 10 minutes. And I was just like, if that's the case, then you ain't doing nothing in them bathrooms. And anyway, it was just a lot of comments that she was saying, and that you people stuff. I don't like that you people stuff. And I just felt it was more to my advantage to get out of this situation before it escalated to a whole nother level, because I can't work. And that's somebody that after my training I was going to have to work with. That wouldn't have worked out. So this is one of my cake pans. Nothing wrong with it. Of course, I'm going to wash this and keep this. This is one of my old pots. But baby, this pot cook everything good. It may look rough, okay, but this is a good pot. This is a good pot. Y'all know about them good pots that be looking rough. Y'all know about them good pots that be looking rough. Don't act like I'm the only one holding on to some old pots. Okay. Like, hardly none of my tops match. A lot of my pots, except for the white one, I got at like the Goodwill and at Walmart. Hey, it is what it is. Looks better under here now. Yay! I just want to be able to see everything, and everything that I'm not really like, like, it don't seem like I cook with it. I'm throwing it away. Throwing it away, baby. Because that's how you declutter. I always felt like when you got something new, that you should throw out something old anyway. To me, that keeps you from hoarding. I don't like hoarding. Like, some people, they just have too much stuff. Like, man, I used to be one of them people. I had a lot of stuff, but I wouldn't say I was a hoarder. But it was beautiful. But no, some people are like really hoarders, and they just have too much stuff. Like, it's no room to breathe. Like, if I gave y'all like a little tour of my apartment. If you look at my apartment, you see that I don't like clutter. That I made it where I have space in here. It's not cluttered up. I just Let me turn the camera around one time for the people that wasn't here. But you see, like, I got room. I got space. You know, I basically got the things that I need and, you know, the basics. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a lot of stuff all bunched up and cluttered everywhere. I don't like clutter. Not at all. So, ain't nobody finna do this but me, so I gotta do it. I hate that light. Like, let me see if I can do something better than that. Light, 'cause that light does. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I cut the living room light on, but that's not really giving me much light. But yeah, y'all, this is kind of slowing me down a little bit. But see, y'all see what I mean? Like, I don't like clutter. Just give me the things that I need. Um, and that's it. Just give me what I need. This little sheep right here, the little tail, I bought that at a thrift store. And the inside of it is the top, and that's where I store my yarn. It also serves as a scratch post for my cat. So yeah. Anyways, I'm finna get off of here, y'all, so I can really be efficient and like really do this like in real time, like, because I could do it so much faster than what I'm doing right now. So I am going to finish this. I will see you guys later. I will come back to show you how that dressing turns out, which I already know it's going to turn out fabulous. So I'm going to finish the dressing today, and I'm going to put on the greens and cook the greens today. And I got this ground turkey that my sister had delivered here for me from, she ordered it from her home in Texas from a store out here in my city. She's healthy, and so she wants me to be healthy too, which I appreciate. But I don't like ground turkey. I like ground chicken. So, but anyway, I gotta eat this turkey because my sister bought it. So today I will be making some tacos or spaghetti, one or the other, with this ground turkey. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. My turkey is out because he was frozen, and I wanted to have him thawed out. I'm going to be prepping my turkey today as well. So I really got to finish with my household chores in here right now so I can finish cooking my food for the holidays. And I just want all of you to have a really nice holiday and be thankful, acknowledge God in all things. Because if you're here to see this video, that means that He chose you too. Like, and as long as He's still choosing you, that means that your life has purpose. And as long as my life has purpose, I'm going to keep on going strong, regardless of the trials and the tribulations, regardless of my broken heart, regardless of anything, regardless of not having a job. Right now, I'm going to keep trying to get a job. Regardless of everything, I just know that God gonna do it. Like, He gonna help me get through it. So, and that's all that matters to me, is my relationship with God. Because if God wasn't here for me, nobody else would be. And so you got to recognize where your favor come from. Like right now, I don't have a job to pay my rent, but I applied for rental assistance and it was approved because of God. And so they helping me with $600 a month to like pay my rent and my light bill and stuff like that right now. And I'm just thankful to have a roof over my head. I'm thankful to have food in my refrigerator. I'm thankful that I got approved for my support animal sprinkles, because I be going through it sometimes, you know, because I lost my son last year. But I keep pushing, I keep pushing, and I keep going because God said, do your best and I will do the rest. And I believe that. And I have faith in that. And so I just keep doing my part. I just keep doing my part. Thank you. I just keep doing my part. And I acknowledge Him in all things because I know that that's where my help comes from. So, yeah, y'all, I want to finish cleaning and get this food going, and maybe I'm gonna come back later. Something, maybe my hair will be combed. Maybe it ain't no haircut. I cut like 6 inches off my hair because it was damaged. Um, it's just in a messy ponytail. Like I'm cleaning up. My hair is not even combed. Um, but that's okay because God accept me for all my flaws, and um, that's it. So yeah, I always cut it. I cut it to grow back. Thank you. I had to. I had to. God is just. He's just so good, and He's just working on me. I had to learn how to uh, take compliments. Um, it was hard for me to take compliments before because I was just so broken. And uh, I'm still cracked, but I'm healing. And before, when someone would compliment me, I would be, I would say something goofy because I didn't know how to accept a compliment, you know. Um, Somebody say you pretty or something, I'll be like, we're playing, cause I don't really feel like that anymore. Cause I feel like the grief from like losing my son last year and them taking out my thyroid last year, I just feel like that did a lot to me to age me more. And because I don't have a thyroid, like everything is different now. Um, and I'm diabetic, and I'm working on that with God's help and stuff. And I'm trying to get off the insulin and just take oral medication. But I gotta have a routine, uh, to keep the sugar down and stuff like that, because it ain't nothing to play with. Um, yeah. And I have a birthday coming up, and thank you. I have a birthday coming up in January, y'all. So, time waits for no one. So just live your life and be happy. Um, I, in January, I'll be 55 years old. So, I'm getting up there. Um, but yeah, YouTube. I've been on YouTube since like 2012 or whatever, and then I stopped for like 8 years. Otherwise, my channel should be bigger than what it is right now. But I stopped for like 8 years to finish school. So I had got my bachelor's in applied behavioral science. Then I had got my master's in early childhood education. Then I got my second master's in human services with a specialization in mental health administration. Go figure, right? Okay, so in a couple of months, I start classes for clinical mental health counselor. Wow, that's challenging because I go through my own things, but I guess it'll be a learning process uh, for me, and help me to adapt better in the field that I'll be working in. I think I can relate to a lot of people's trials because I know I've been having mine for a long time. But yeah, y'all, I'm diabetic, so I get thirsty, and I was married one time. He died in his sleep. Yeah, I was married one time. His name was Jim. Yeah, father of my daughters, and I'm not supposed to say the father of all my kids because that's all they ever knew. And yeah, so I would probably never marry again. Um, Now that I know more about the word and things like that, and just I spent a lot of time in a relationship that wasn't conducive to me or my mental health or anything. I gave it all. I gave my all, and it was not. It was not good. It was toxic for 12 years, and I'm not looking for a relationship right now. Like, I'm healing right now, and I'm looking to have the best relationship that I can have with uh, God right now, because He's still working on me. Because, baby, you know, I have a TikTok platform, and I do what I do there, and it's therapeutic for me. Some things that I do on TikTok, like probably my church family probably wouldn't like, but I'm not the one that thinks that everything is a sin. I don't feel like if I'm on TikTok and I'm dancing or anything like that, I don't feel it's a sin. I'm single. I can dance. I'm celibate for 4 years. I mean, come on, I gotta have an outlet some kind of way. Uh, and that is my social media platforms. Well, let me say Jesus Christ first, and then like my social media platforms are like my outlets. They're very therapeutic for me. My son was shot like 12 times. Uh, yeah, and he died on the ground with none of his family around, and he got shot in the neck amongst some of the places that he got shot, and he was bleeding to death, and people at the banquet hall um, were trying to do CPR, not knowing that's not what you're supposed to do. People panic when things like that happen. uh, them trying to do CPR on him while he's choking off his own blood because he's shot in the neck just, I believe, killed him quicker. Yeah. And so, yeah, you know, um, I'm finna finish cleaning up and cook. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe, follow me, hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'm going live or I'm posting a video. But if you follow me, then you will know when I'm posting videos. 'Cause I believe they let the people know that follow you, your videos like show up in their feed or whatever. Show some love. I'd appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Whatever the topic is, show me your experiences as well and how you may have dealt with certain things or what you may be dealing with now. Like, let's talk about it. Um, I'm a nomad who's in housing right now because I was living in Florida and I had to come to a different state to check on one of my sons that the hospital messed him up. And then 2 months later, they killed my second born son. So I've been going through it. So, um, but I just keep going. And right now, the diabetic that I am is craving some water. So I need to get some water and I need to finish cleaning up. And I will see you guys later. Bye.